Hello, my lovelies. I'm Carolyn from Eternal Soul Awakening. Happy Monday. I really hope that you guys enjoy this Monday message.
When there's like travel, unexpected mishaps and things like that, how do you know if the universe is trying to protect you versus like it's just a general life lesson of trying being flexible and malleable with what things are thrown at you?
I think it would be difficult to tell unless you were feeling into that specific experience because sometimes it is to keep you from experiencing something that you're not meant to experience, right? Maybe something unpleasant, maybe something happens with a plane, or maybe something happens with a passenger on the plane, or maybe something happens at the airport. A whole host of things that you could be um, reset on a different path to avoid. But I feel as though I think more often it's to change direction to experience something. I don't want to say pleasant because it's not always pleasant, but like something more aligned. So maybe there's something that you need to learn. Maybe it's something that you need a perspective on, an experience that you are asking for that you don't really understand that that's what you're asking for to gain clarity and say, the universe is like, okay, so like you're asking me to try sea urchin. You're asking me to give you a sea urchin so you can try it. You've never tried it. You also don't realize that that's what you're asking me for. So I'm going to let you try it. And then you're going to tell me if you like it or not. Right. And I feel like that's more likely the scenario. Sometimes we have desires for things and we don't fully understand the scope of what we're asking for because we don't have the full picture. You know, like when your toddler asks for ice cream for breakfast, they're probably going to get a stomach ache. And that probably isn't the best thing for them. They don't know that. All they care about is having ice cream for breakfast. I just want that, you know, or eating too much candy or, staying at the park too long and then getting cranky and not being able to walk home, right? Like they don't understand that these are things that could happen that they're asking to experience that have potential consequences, right? So if a toddler is asking to stay at the park and they're having the best time and then they're tired and cranky to walk home, but they still are able to walk home. And then every time they're like, I don't care about that walk home. It's more important for me to experience the time at the park. The universe is going to take that into consideration and say, okay, that's fine. I mean, the walk home's going to suck really bad, but at least you had fun at the park and you feel the same way, right? But another person would be like, wow, that walk home was really rough. I don't want to experience that again. So when my mom says it's time for us to go home, I'm going to listen to her. Right. And so it's all about perspective. The universe is trying to figure out the nuance of the perspective of what you're asking for, the experiences that you're asking for, the um, uh, learning that you're asking for, and saying, is this really what you want to participate in for what you got out of it? Because honestly, nothing happens by accident. I really don't think that either. I feel the same about coincidence. This happened for a specific reason to you. There's so many flights that you could have had on Sunday that would have gotten you there. But you went on that one specific flight. You got put on that one specific flight that ended up being moved, right? If you had been on a flight an hour earlier, maybe that wouldn't have happened. Right? But it's luck of the draw when you go and plan these things. It's just whatever's available, whatever's the best price, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Right? So that specific scenario got you something, whether it was pleasant or not. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you are interested in private readings, you can visit eternalsoulawakening.com.